The biggest problem that the youth and the teenagers of India face is that the people that they're getting the advices from are not exactly the people they want to model their life after, right? So sometimes you have your uncle and aunties, the friends of your parents and the friends of your friends and their parents and so on. They're giving you all of these life advices. They're telling you, okay, why don't you think about just going to a government job or something, or maybe you should try to prepare for this entrance exam so that you're able to study in a good college or something like that. The problem with all of these things is that it is very, very limited. They also only give you the advices further that they have heard from everybody else. And of course, everybody in India, they are not really having that much of exposure like you would get from somebody who is living abroad, because they simply have seen more things. They're aware of simply more options, and it just gives you a little bit of more richer experience, right? So I think this is something which is very important, something that you should keep in mind, that when you're taking advice from somebody, be very critical, because first of all, you want to test if this is a person who has lived the life that I want to live. Once they pass this test, then you can of course keep an open mind and you can listen to whatever they have to say, but then afterwards still do exactly what you want to do. This is very important, because otherwise you will be ending up listening to everybody, you will be ending up doing everything that everybody else tells you to do, but you will never be able to form your own opinion. And this is very important, because in the end, it is your life. If you want to go abroad, if you don't want to prepare for a government exam, if you want to work in a private sector job or something, these are all completely your choices. And you should get these advices from the people who have done something that you want to do in the future. And the funny thing about this is that this is very societal thing. I know many people start calling me anti-Indian or something, but I'm just pointing out the problems which are actually happening in the society, which are actually causing a lot of mental stress to the students who are right now in their growing phases, or the youth, the working professionals in the ages of 20 to 30. And they're just bombarded with all of these different kind of advices. For example, sometimes we would get advices from overweight people on how to lose weight when they haven't lost a single kilo in their entire life. Or we would get advices from people to go into IIT when they haven't been into IIT themselves. We would get advices from people to go and get a UPSC exam cleared, but they haven't done that themselves. And these are big problems, because every single one of this person who is giving you this advice, they are simply trying to impose their own will on you. They couldn't get those things done in their life, and now they think that you will somehow fulfill the expectations that they had for themselves. And again, let me remind you, this is not your job. This is your life, this is not their life. If they have some kind of expectations, it absolutely doesn't matter at all. If you want to do something and you see the path forward, how you want to do it, you go ahead, you take that path, you find people who have done those things in their lives, and you listen to them, and you cut out the noise from everybody else.